Welcome back, Beast Slayers, to another exciting day of Let's Play Avendar. Because as you know, Avendar... Oh my gosh, this is the wrong game. Let's play Aidyn Chronicles, because as you know, only excitement is contained within the plastic cartridge walls that is the N64 game Avendar. Oh my gosh, I did it again! Aidyn Chronicles! We're playing Aidyn Chronicles! Chezni, we're playing Aidyn Chronicles. Aidyn Chronicles is what we're playing, Chezni. Okay. Aidyn Chronicles. This is... You clicked on the right video, I didn't mismatch the audio. You're fine. Don't worry, we're playing Aidyn Chronicles. Oh my goodness. That's what I get for spending 3 hours, like, last night just mapping things in Avatar. I wasn't even mapping things, I was just cleaning up the existing map. Okay. Last we left off, we were in Alaron, explored about half of it. Is this... We can actually go in here. This is the beginnings of the madness that is the cave network. Yeah, we were just in Alaron. As you saw there, we just... Where are we? Are we even... Did we miss something down here? Oh my goodness, there are so many ladders. Wait, is this actually where we want to go? Well, at any rate, yeah, we ran into the king. He gave us our quest to go kill goblins, and he'd give us a healer. Is this really the edge of... Sorry, I'm just trying to do this systematically. Let's hit, you know, instead of going into the caves, let's hit all the buildings on the first ground level here. But yeah, and we're eager to explore the second half of Alaron. What? Guys, do you see... What is that? The little orange and pink thing there? I don't know. Maybe those are just clipped models or something. Maybe they were like bottles. But it looks like it's just nothing. Look at the little Mirari armor! Oh my goodness! It's so tiny! Alright. Let's see what this guy has to sell and buy and train and what other not. Cloth armor. Alright. Ooh, dragon leather. Yeah, dragon leather is the stuff. It's better than Aidyn skill and has no dexterity penalty whatsoever. It's pretty amazing. It's also pretty expensive. We can only afford one of them. And as tempting as that is, I think we need to save our gold for something else. I mean... Problem is, it actually is not that bad of a buy right now. No, we're not going to do it. Let's see if he trains anything interesting. Merchant and shield, not that exciting, and no spells. That's fine. Oh no! Oh no! Where's my... Oh, hang on. Here we go. Yeah, okay, found it. Let's get a pen real quick. We were tracking marketing things. Market... Where is the pen? Alright. Good. It's not broken. Alright, let's... Seems like we had herbs marked at 10, gemstones marked at 27. Yeah, we'll just go in here and steal this guy's gold. Sorry, thought I heard something. I must be crazy. 444, that's not good. We're probably going to die now. Oh, whoa, what was that? Okay, we drop... Is this... What? Alright, so this hooks into the cave network. Again, we're not gonna play around with this network yet. Alright. She said something about writing lessons? Writing lessons? Okay, she sells herbs for... Gosh darn it, we need to play the healing game, because I'm sure Brenna isn't... Yeah. I gotta stop complaining about this. This is just something I gotta deal with. We have to raise her stamina so that she can use her merchant skill. Okay, did the price of the herbs drop? Yes, down to 9. So this lady sells them for 9. Way better than 10 or 11. And the spice must flow at 140. Holy baloney! Those 2 Mirari at the beginning of the game basically ripped themselves off. Horribly so. At 142 gold, and they sold it for us for 1 gold piece? They definitely like Alaron. Okay, let's see if she trains anything. Probably not. A lot of these people don't train anything good. Oh, wait, she is a wizard, Harry. However, she has no spells, so... Yeah, really, because we did that thing at the beginning where we trained everyone at least level 1 in all their skills, it's a lot less exciting to... What is this room? Anyway, it's a lot less exciting to see skills to be trained because we already have them all. It's mostly just spells we're looking for. Maybe if somebody trains something... Oh, it's kind of dark. Hold on, I know we were just in here. I thought I saw... Is this a passage? No. No, it's just like an optical illusion. Alright, yeah, spells generally are the things we're most excited for, and maybe if somebody has a high level in something, it might be good to remember it and come back later. Oh, this person is actually an NPC. Friends, how be you? The king all has heard and awaits your news. You know who I am? What is known about you, pump, is barely enough. Ain't that the truth? Actually, I think if the Mirari knew what Alaron's backstory was, they'd probably still accept him. The Mirari are just good people. Like, there's no real 2 ways about it. Okay, we're gonna skip that. It's probably going into the cave. The Mirari are just good people. They don't like to fight. They respect things. They know magics that other people are too impatient to learn. I don't think there's... Well, I was just about to say I don't think there's an evil Mirari, but... evil might even be too strong. There isn't an evil Mirari. I suppose not all Mirari are cream of the crop. Mostly because of summon. But, yeah, he's not even evil. He's just incompetent. The humans. May I be wishing you well as you travel in the city. Do you know who I am? I do. A clue is owed. Trust in kings, not kings. Queens, not kings. We already saw that one. An envoy. An envoy from King Felon ye be. Fresher and younger seems you than other humans who stride Araman's surface. Thanks? Fresher? The freshness of this human is off the charts. Alaron, the fresh maker. I think that's the same NPC. Nothing in here. That's fine. We basically barged into some random people's home. Demanded that they sell us things. That looks like it. I think we can now go up to the top floor. Or I should say the second floor. Thought I saw a ladder back here. Oh. Wait, where was it? There was totally a ladder. Here it is. Okay, now the question is, where are we? Are we on the second floor or the third floor? Because this is about to get really confusing. Here's another ladder. Alright, we're gonna come back to that one. Well, I don't know. This was a dead end, right? Yeah, we'll do this one. It's not like we can get here any other way. Oh, is this Gotzone and Zarin's house? Nope. Greetings and welcome, human boy. Ancient secrets do lurk behind immovable stone. Okay. How very cryptic of you. One day we will have a high diplomat stat. And then people will say slightly less confusing things, but still altogether terribly confusing things. I'd be interested to find out if there's any meaningful difference in the dialogue. I don't think there is. I don't even know if that's actually what Diplomat does. I'm pretty sure it is, but like, to be honest, I've never sat down and charted what every NPC says, raised my Diplomat skill, and then charted if they said something different. I assume they do. I could be completely wrong. Thank you for visiting us. Already are you known to us. Even in Araman, you may not find the healer you seek. Great, great. That's not ominous or foreshadowy. Okay. There really wasn't any good reason to come up there either. Whatever. Let's keep exploring the cliffside. Nice view, I suppose. Not like the load distance is long enough to see the buildings down there. That's funny. Ah, here we go. Hello, pup. Happy we are to see you again. What brings you to Araman? Honored Mirari, I have some news from Oriana. Sister, do you hear? She's in our thoughts. Some danger did we sense across her path. Yeah, some crazy person bust in. What sort of danger? Tell me about the 4th school? What? No one's mentioned the 4th school, Alaron. Have you heard of a spirit? We'll say what sort of danger. Who can say? It struck fast, then it scattered. Oriana described it as a sorcerer. So it might be. It was a power fearsome and precise. Who? Unknown. There be no such evils in Guernia. Well, alright. First off, you're not from Guernia. Second off, you live in Araman. So what does Guernia or... I'm just gonna assume she meant that the evil is not in either of their locations. Could he have come from somewhere else? Do you know of his staff? And why would evil visit Oriana? Let's select that one. Pup, evil does as evil does. Perhaps she was confused with someone else. Perhaps she angered him. You know the woman's mind. So little of the world does she perceive. You are exhausted. Come inside and rest. I fought some goblins. Battles. Terrible. Poison plenty should you feel by now. You must go to the palace. Return to us in good health. Tell us, pup. Have you found our wisest sister? Oh yeah. Their wisest sister is the matriarch. I can't remember her name. She's basically Saman's wife. Although I should probably put it the other way around, is that Saman is basically her husband. Let's see. We'll just ask who this is, because I can't remember her name. Yaraza is the matriarch of all Mirari. While Saman plays king, she leads the kingdom, does its thinking, soothes disputes, and well instructs our council. All things come through her great wisdom. Have you found... Oh, okay. How can she help me? If you are presented, Yaraza will examine you. She'll know soon enough what help you need. Have you... Alright. And where would I find her? There is a path along the river she does follow, but look closely as you walk. Look close indeed, for she will seem an ordinary trader. And of course she only walks during daylight. Oh. Alright. Cool. I guess we'll do that. I think I might have done that like once, but... Okay, so she's only out during the daylight, and you have to follow the... Well, let's go back in and talk to them real quick. It doesn't look like it's quite daylight yet. Wait! Godstone, Zareen! Are they gone? Gosh darn it! Ah! We unloaded them. Well, that's that. We won't be running into them again. Unless there's somewhere else. It's very possible. NPCs pop up and disappear like crazy in this game. So you see that symbol down on the bottom left? It still shows a moon, so we're gonna keep looking into the houses here, and then we'll We'll follow their advice when the sun comes out. Thank you for visiting with us. I do. Clue is owned. Trusting queens, not kings. Let's see here. I think there might be just one more ladder. Look like, whoa. Got a little turned around there. The camera was being silly. There's a ladder here, but it seems to lead into the caves. Yeah, I don't want this. Seems like just another house. Wait, who is this? Oh, it's Eater! Like you, the town? I'll tell you later. Araman is beautiful. Oh wait, we ran into this guy outside Salmon's house. Huh. And now he's up here. This must be his home. Makes sense. Got one more house here. Seems empty. It's also a little bewitching because NPCs change their location depending on the time of day, so I don't even know if maybe there is something interesting in one of these houses, but you have to come in at a certain time. And frankly, I don't think I've ever had the patience to test it. Cool, there's a path down here. Huh. Neat. Okay, does look like the sun is out. I'm going to find a building, enter it, and then exit it, in the hopes that that loads Uraza? Can't remember her name. And then she said to follow the river during the day, and she looks like a trader. The river's where we want to go anyway, but... Oh, there she is. Okay. Ah, a human wayfarer. Welcome you be in Araman. Well, thank you, stranger. I be a humble one of many, but all Mirari will welcome you. Oh, I read that wrong. But all Mirari will welcome you. Sure be I of that. The people here are peaceful, aren't they? Peace with one's sisters allows easy upon peace with the world of nature. How be relations at the castle, human boy? A while has passed since envoys from your king did visit here. Let's see. So this is Uraza. She's going to pretend not to be a queen here. When I see Phelan again, I'll say hello for you. You know I came from Grania. What else should we... Yeah, we'll ask her. She know we came from Grania. Ah, forgive you once an old one's presumption. It be perhaps your cut of clothes. The stranger's scent you bear. Careful we Mirari are to sense these things. We'll tell her we'll say hello when we see Phelan. Thanked you be, pup. Who shall I tell the king asked after him? Being just a woman who has always thought kindly of him, nothing more. Let's see if we can get any other dialogue. What else should we expect in Araman? Roam you may the streets, they most secure will be. Our city be a peaceful, Alright. Our city be a peaceful, ever since the city at first was cut from the warm face of the living rock. You will good food be offered, conversation with my sisters will tell much. Our men be somewhat sullen, fear them not, they growl but seldom bite. It is good seeing young ones from the kingdom. Being careful you shall on your trip to the Goblin lands. Thank you, we will. We will be sure to tell King Phelan of your beauty as well. Alaron! Human boy, seems does it we are in the presence of a set of manners most royal. Your teachers taught you well. Pleased would I be if upon your return you sought my company for dinner. Serve you I shall. Look for me in the caves, human. Ma'am, I'll do that. Okay, it said her journal was updated. I wonder if the journal is going to actually recognize it as being Uraza. Nope. Just says a woman. But yeah, it's pretty clear the queen is much more a likable character. And it does seem accurate that Saman plays the king in his royal house with his attendants surrounding him, whereas Uraza chooses to just walk by the river and just says, hey, come down to my house, I'll cook you dinner sometime. Alright, well, we're ready to go in the caves now. Let's find a cave. Is this a cave? No, I think this is a building. I guess we could just go in here. There's probably a cave in this building. Yeah, we'll just dive right in. Okay. We're gonna prepare ourselves because the caves aren't the worst thing in the world, but I don't even remember why we would want to be here. I want to say there's a couple really good shops. But okay, I know you can't really tell, but, well, oh, you can tell. Yeah, you see how my joystick is going up and down? You see how the camera is doing nothing? The cave network is frustrating to explore because you can't actually angle the camera in any meaningful way. This view right here, that's all we got. That's our view, guys. I don't know how to, like, we get a little bit of control, but yeah, it's not great. Closer come, human boy. Sweet and gentle be your young face. See you in the market, will I, honored guest. You will find much to aid and delight you there. I think we're going to stop reading what the random Mirari say because I feel like we've cycled through all of the dialogue at this point. There's probably not a reason to go out of the cave since we cleared out all of the houses before going into them. So if we find an exit from the cave like this one, this is probably just a house we've already been in. Wait, what? Hold on, she said something different. A human boy, a curious sight beneath this dark earth. Look elsewhere for the woman that walks the surface, human boy. I am not she. The woman who walks the surface? Where are we? What building is this? What? I don't remember getting that dialogue from her. Am I crazy or did I just not remember that? I don't know. The woman who walks the surface. I would have to guess she's either talking about Uraza or she's talking about Rabisat, which are two very different characters. Oh my goodness, I'm already lost. How do you systematically explore this place? Okay, let's do this labyrinth style. We'll pick a wall and we'll just hug that wall. Upon the matriarch's blessing be upon ye. Would that I could heal your illness, fair human. Pains me it does to see you as you are. Again, I can't even recall if there's a good reason to explore anything down here, other than perhaps a shopkeeper or two. Good old dead end. My favorite. I mean, theoretically, we should be fine as long as we hug a wall and just take a right at every turn, right? Right? Maybe. Two big double doors. I want to say this is where the dragon lives? We can't even go in it. There's a thing about a dragon. It's so hazy. I can't remember it at all. I don't remember if you have to fight a dragon or if you meet a dragon. I'm pretty sure it's behind those doors. I could be very wrong about that. Okay. So this is a shopkeeper. Buy a couple wands from her. Acid bolt for a bazillion gold. Herbs for 12 gemstones. She sells sapphire gems, which is interesting. Sapphire gems, as I've discussed before, I believe, do nothing. Whoa! She sells spice for 93. Hang on. Let's make sure that we've got Brenna's thing running. If her price drops from 93, then we didn't. Otherwise, this was not necessary. Yep. Wow. 82. That's a lot cheaper. And so anyway, buying sapphire gems is pointless. It's theorized they were going to be used to resurrect your characters, but gemstones for 27, that's the same price we were getting elsewhere. Herbs for 11, not great. At any rate, we'll see if she trains anything cool. Whoa, very high wizard. Very, very high wizard. Very high spells as well. Okay, we'll learn verse elemental. We'll learn... Oh, can't learn fireball. We need a wizard rank of 5. Dispel elemental? We'll learn that as well. We'll need to come back here. Wow, even paying her to train us, it costs a lot of EXP just to get to level 4. Yeah, that's a good shop. Oh, we should probably... Shoot, we should probably, probably see if Brenna and Rita can learn some of that. I'm pretty sure they can learn the verse spells because those are neutral spells. Okay, cool. She can learn strength, and... Oh, she just doesn't have enough EXP to learn verse elemental. It's annoying. However, she can't learn, or rather, Rita can't learn fireball or strength because those are elemental. Okay. Well, that was worth it. This guy seems like he has stuff to sell as well. A couple leather cloaks. I think we already picked up 4 of those. Mirari cloak at +3 protection isn't bad. 1200? We might just buy 4 of those. I know we just bought the leather cloaks, but the Jundar gauntlets? What's this guy doing with Jundar stuff? Jundar, I believe, is the people far to the south. Plate gauntlets. Both of these would be good. They just offer straight protection. No downsides. Belt of Life. Yeah, well, Belt of Life would be nice, but this guy sells all sorts of good stuff. Holy crap. Talawak mail. Partial plate mail. Insane defense. Insane penalty to stealth. Hoplite shield. Wow. Okay, so let's take stock here. We have about 1,400 gold. We could easily buy 4 of the Mirari cloaks, which would essentially give us +1 more protection than we already have. Although, really tempted to take these... Wait. What? Guys, do you see this? The Jundar plates. Oh, the Jundar plates give damage. Oh, okay. I thought the Jundar plates were 1 protection, the plate gauntlets were 2. Do we want damage? Probably don't. I think the plate gauntlets are just better. You're getting 2 stats versus 1. I mean, extra damage is nice, but not getting hit just feels better. So we're gonna buy 4 of these. Belt of Life is nice, but not something we can afford. Mercenary Belt is just another easy +1 protection. I think somebody already has one, so we're going to buy 3. I hate to do this so soon after we bought those leather cloaks, but we are just going to buy 4 Mirari cloaks and throw those on our guys. Glad we saved our money. Okay, so Alaron, throw on the Mirari cloak. We'll give him the Bardic gloves. Oh, the plate gauntlets replace the gloves. That's fine. There's no real reason we wanted the gloves equipped. It's not like we're going to be using the Bardic skill anytime soon. Cool, cool. Alright, Mirari cloak, plate gauntlets. You already have a mercenary belt, Brenna. Mirari cloak, plate, merc belt, cloak, plate, merc belt. And that is going to significantly increase our character's chances of survival with no penalties whatsoever. That was, for most characters, that was what, 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 extra protection for free. To put it in comparison, that's more than a large shield offers for protection. Now, of course, it's not giving any of the characters defense, but at the same time, we're going to be a lot safer in combat. We're going to need to heal Brenna so that we can sell all that gear back. No, I didn't want to talk to you. Okay, we'll just sell these things back to him. I guess we don't need the large shield or the small shield anymore, because we bought that heater and buckler. Seems good. Probably. We're kind of poor now, but that's life. And last but not least, well, probably least, we'll see if he trains anything. Merchant stealth and shield? Eh. Not that great. Okay, let's go back to... Oh, there's another person over here? What? More well-formed are you boys of Grania than our own silly stumpy men. Be you Beckon's lad, human boy? You have his hair about you. Wait a minute. Seriously? You don't suppose that Beckon is Alaron's father, do you? And, like... Nah. So we know that Oriana is Alaron's mother, but Beckon, she probably just meant that Beckon looks like you because you're both from Grania. That's probably all that meant. Also, isn't Beckon bald? So what the heck did she mean by you have his hair? That is what she said, right? Something about hair. Probably. Maybe. Nothing in there. My, but this winds forever. Just another house. Oh, this is that cave. Cool. Well, it was definitely worth coming here for the gear, the Jundar plates and whatnot. We're kind of poor though, and our EXP is out on at least Brenna. Chances are we're not going to find much else we can take advantage of. We'll still map it out though. Just kind of figure out what's out here so we know what to come back for later. Probably don't need to come here, but I'm paranoid that we're gonna miss something. No, we don't need to be here. That just leaves us out here. Did we ever bother? I have to assume that we came up here, didn't we? Did we? Gachina. Oh, it's Gachina. Gachina, is that you? What are you doing, an airman? Do you have news? Oh, Gachina is the healer from Guernia. Yeah, what are you doing, an airman? Ignore me, you should, pup. Please be on your way. But Gachina, how did you get here before us? Magic works beyond your knowing, pup. Be on your way now. Wow! Okay. Please be gone, pup. Seeing God's own, maybe you should. Alright. Dude, she just blew us off. How's that feel? There's a chest up here. Alright, we'll save the game in case it blows up in our face. Slightly dangerous trap, trap disarmed, lock picked. And the sapphire gem and some, well, quite a bit of gold. Gachina, do you... Seriously, why are you here? Oh well. I think we just want to keep going this way. This is the wrong path. Another house over here, probably one we've already been in. Of course, I keep saying that and we keep finding new things. Doesn't seem to be anything important. Oh, we're at the ground level. It's also perhaps because it's daytime that we're running into different people now. I think we were going uphill, so we'll go this way. The completionist in me, it says, but what if they put a path that doesn't lead into a building? Doesn't seem to be the case. Wait, what? She accused us of not being Beckon. You're not Beckon. Nothing to offer you I have but peace of nature. Why would she accuse us of not being Beckon? Probably just because you're a human here who isn't Beckon. Beckon's probably somewhat of an oddity. In this town. Being somewhat of a large man already. Amidst a race of smaller people. A friend of Beckon's be you, human boy. Fresh... Okay, yeah. Everyone seems to connect you to Beckon all of a sudden. It's funny, because I'm not even sure you would know who Beckon was at this point without any prior knowledge. You just be like, why? Who is Beacon? Why do they keep referring us to Beacon? Oh, is that a chest? Protect that chest? Oh, it's beyond the ability of Brenna to pick. That's 3 chests we have to remember. That Brenna can't get. 2 outside of Araman and 1 inside a building here. Let's find out what building this is so we can remember to come back. Oh, it's quite high up. Alright, I have no idea how we're going to remember that, but 3 chests for Brenna. Bunch of soup pots. So rare to see a noble lad from Grania. There's something in you to recognize. In you we recognize, lovely human boy. Something dark and troubled. Well, okay, do you say that to every human who walks through here? Yeah, just a cliff. What? Where is this? Eh. Like, oh, hello, human stranger. Dark pasts haunt your tale. Or something. I think this might be the end. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Well. Don't see one in here. I think we've explored plenty of the caves at this point. There's one branching path there, you see. I'd like to see if we can find it. Is it this? Did we miss this? We did. Somehow I skipped this. Greetings, strange ones. Seek you the rich, plentiful market. No, not really. Is this a... It's another house. Again, one we've probably been in. Oh, it's Eater's house. Okay. Oh, Eater. Eater! It looks like we can go deeper into the cave here. Oh, a portal. Okay. I don't think I even remembered. What? Oh, this is how Gachina got here. We're back at the castle. Cool. Well, we don't need to make that walk anymore. Alright. I think that's everything. We just gotta remember that right next to Eater's house is the portal to Grania. That's pretty cool. Gachina's all like mysterious, like, yeah, don't bother me. Don't bother me, pup. She just doesn't want her portal to become popular. She doesn't want other... She fancies herself a master magician when really all she did was touch 2 pieces of stone and then just travel through them. Anyone can do that. I think we're ready, guys. I think we go into... We just follow the river and we go straight in to the goblin camp. This is going to be a big part of the game. Arguably, this might be my favorite part of the game, or certainly what feels like one of the most realized parts of the game. Which is so sad because it's kind of your first quest, your first big thing that you're going to go out and do. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. There are a couple parts later that are pretty neat. Let me put it this way. I think this is the part of the game that they really... This was built to their expectation. Like, I think if they could, they would want all parts of the game to be this big and expansive and whatnot. Anyway, we ran into some ogres here. You can see the new protections that we've purchased for ourselves coming into play. Could cast Strength. Might be worth it. Could cast Air Shield. Air Shield might be better. Oh, doggone it. We aren't in Brenna's range. I should have paid attention. Oh well, this should keep us alive a little bit. I think with the new gear that we've got and our characters' skills and levels and whatnot, I kind of get the feeling that we can fight the ogres head on. I don't think we need to play around with them too much. Of course, it would be nice if Alaron hit them. Rita will throw down weakness. Looks like she can still only hit 2 at a time. Come on, Alaron. Alaron! Where's that fighting spirit? Rita will throw down Endurance on the off chance, likely chance that somebody's gonna get hit. Can't believe we haven't landed a single hit yet. That ogre, meanwhile, is just going to stare wistfully off in the distance. Oh well, let's start chucking spears at people. Oh my goodness. Well, at least Alaron isn't getting hit. Finally, a hit. Wow. Alaron just said, enough of this nonsense. I just realized Rita isn't in a great spot. Mostly because of her loss of stamina HP. I'm sure Brenna and Rita can tag team it though. We might be able to lay on hands. Yeah. It's not amazing, but it's something. Nice. Very nice. We are getting to an armored state. It's probably safe for Brenna to engage this one, since it's off on the corner. That's not a lot of damage. And we'll sandwich Alaron between them to hopefully garnish their attention. Garnish? Is that the right word? Garner. Garner their attention? Garnish. Sprinkle on the attention on the delicious sandwich of your Aidyn Chronicles cooking. I'm just saying words now, I think. Remember, guys, you clicked on this video. Okay, so essentially, to break this down mechanically, it's a little slow, it's a little dull. We're not in any kind of terrible danger. The only danger we're in is that if one of these ogres does manage to land a hit, it is going to hurt. It'd be nice if Alaron would land a hit. Because essentially, they, at this point, our armor is sturdy enough that as long as we're looking at them, they're probably not going to hit most characters. But if they do, they're going to deal around 20 or 30 HP, somewhere around that ballpark. So we could get extremely unlucky and encounter a scenario, one of the ogres just turns around and bamfs somebody for like over half their health. But chances are it's not going to happen. Are you kidding me? She's too far away. Ogre flees. That's fine. I think we're just gonna pass our turn and let the other ogres let the other ogres flee. No sense in chasing after them. Oh, I think I might understand it. Maybe the NPCs can only flee at the gaps within the gaps of the battlefield. Is that why the gaps exist? Maybe. 5,000 EXP isn't too bad. Rita's gonna need 1900 before she can do anything fancy. We'll throw down Air Shield 6. Brenna, meanwhile, just needs to max out her mechanics so we can stop worrying about opening things. And Abrakan, meanwhile, will continue to improve his shield. Yeah, we're definitely in some snow, and we fought those ogres on a grassy plain. Maybe the battlefield doesn't change. Just some wolves. There'll be a lot of fights, so brace yourselves. If you thought there was too much talking and dialogue earlier, well, now there's probably going to be too much fighting and not a lot of meaningful fights either. So I feel like Alaron has been on a missing spree with that javelin of his. Have we seen him hit anything with it today? Oh, Alaron, come on. We might need to look into perhaps how we can increase his hit chance. Right now he's kind of an air shield strength spell bot. He can't really contribute much else to the battle. Whereas Abrakan contributes pretty much 50% of our damage and more like 60-70% of our damage, and about, at this point, early on in the game it was like 95% of our tanking. But these days I'd say he only contributes maybe like 40%, 40 to 45%. I think the party makes up for the other amount of tanking. We'll say 50%. He does 50% of the tanking. Against weaker enemies like this, anyone can tank, so it's fine. My goodness, Alaron. We might just give him a shield so he can actually hit something. Or not a shield, a sword or something. We could try increasing his warrior stat, that might help. Okay, let's line ourselves up. Okay, we're behind the enemy. Let's throw the spear. We're gonna get a hit. No! What on earth? Maybe if you could hit things more consistently from a range, it was too good, so they nerfed it or something. So you just spend the game running away from things, chucking spears at them. Why are these wolves being so difficult? They're just wolves. They're not even going to give us that much EXP. Wolf fleas. Oh no, buddy. We're coming after you. You made us suffer through this. We're ending your existence. Of course, to be honest, Brenna doesn't really contribute anything to the battles either. Arguably, she contributes less than Alaron. Although she actually hit something a couple fights ago. Oop. What am I doing? I'm doing all of this wrong. There we go, close enough. So where do we go? These mountains are kind of big, and there's not a lot of easily seen landmarks. You know, because of the mountain. Kind of want to just see if there's anything on this side of the river before we keep going. Wait, we can actually climb this? What? What? What's up here? Oh man, nothing's up here. Just a random part of a walkway that leads back to Alaron. Okay. I think we saw a pass. Yeah, that. Let's go see what that is. Let's pass up the mountain. Huh. So that's a goblin hut. It's very close to Alaron. No wonder they've been having goblin problems. Cool. Let's save, prepare, and jump in this. Yeah, you'll find a lot of goblins inside goblin huts. Go figure! So before entering one, you probably want to be prepared. If they're just tiny goblins like this, we don't need to worry about anything, but there could be, like, hobgoblins or even minotaur. Are there minotaur? I thought there were. Maybe I'm just thinking of the hobgoblins. Come on, Alaron! We're gonna take that stick away from you, buddy. We're just in this odd, featureless, wooden-floored room. This seems to expand off into the infinite darkness around us. So these goblins aren't supposed to be hard, but our characters don't seem to be hitting anything. Point in case. Okay. I think we need to focus on getting some combat stats on our characters. Because no one is hitting anything. Maybe a couple points into warrior for... I mean, Abrakan is fine. Abrakan's been hitting things. But... Okay, see, that was a good hit. 27 damage from a range? I would take that any day. It's just his consistency is so bad. And 17? That's not bad. Yeah, I think we get everyone up to, like, what, 3 warrior? That shouldn't be too hard. Or cost that much is really what I'm worried about. That'll probably help us with this whole missing thing. Oh, they're fleeing already. That's fine, I guess. The reinforcements are at a bad angle because it looks like they're going to focus on Brenna. She seems to be doing fine, though, dodging these arrows. I keep forgetting we gave her the Aidyn scale, so it's probably helping her be a lot tankier than she appears. I should probably stop babying her. It's just she does so little damage right now that even committing her into a backstab scenario doesn't really seem to do very much. And still, most of our damage is coming from Abrakan, which is annoying. I feel like at this point we need to flesh the characters out into being able to participate in the fight. Brenna's okay when she can get a backstab. 14 isn't bad. Again, though, Abrakan is dealing a lot more than that, and he can actually deal it while he's looking at someone. Meanwhile, Alaron is still garbage with the harpoon. Okay, they're fleeing, that's fine. We'll just let them flee. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's right. Alaron is already level 3 in Warrior. He is still that bad. Ugh. I really don't want Alaron to be a fighter this time through, so I didn't want to invest a ton of EXP into skills that let him engage in combat. What's wind? Oh, wind only uses an herb? Hang on. No, this is where we dump our EXP now. Wind is an offensive spell. We are gonna just have Alaron become the Wind Master. This will be how he participates in combat. And then he'll just use the harpoon as a backup when he runs out of stamina. That makes sense. Meanwhile, Brenna really needs to be dealing more damage. That's going to be a combination of, I believe, Warrior? It just says increasing critical hit chance. Possibly Strength and... Yeah, I think we go with Strength. Because that's just going to give her... Oh, it does improve chance of success. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Okay, so we go with Strength. And that's also going to let her eventually equip heavier weapons. Okay, so she went from 8 to 14. That's a pretty big jump. It's probably good for now. Oh, shoot. I meant to check everyone else. Oh, well. Okay, so her current dagger is garbage, if I remember. 735 with a damage of 1. Can't give her the Chaos Sword. Saber is a clear upgrade. 10 more to hit, 1 more damage. Seems a lot better. Hopefully that assists her. Oh, we're gonna do the healing circle. Okay. Now, and we should save in case this blows up in her face. Brenna was able to pick the lock. Healing potion and 2 healing potions, rather. And a handful of gold. Not amazing. Marginally useful. There's a cave over here. Oh, I hear someone walking. Oh, that's a hobgoblin. Let's go mess with him. Wait, that's not a hobgoblin, that's a minotaur. Just kidding! Please don't take my fantasy gaming card away. So, our wind skill here. Wind is interesting because you can cast it on yourself. I think when you cast it on yourself, it's supposed to remove, like, debuffs or something. I can't even remember. You also can cast it on the enemy, which makes a lot more sense. 20 damage from a distance. Not too bad. At the price of an herb. Herbs are valued at 9 gold. It's so-so. So you gotta think... Yeah, well... We'd trade 9 gold for 20 damage. It's not great. It's better than... Or is it better than Rita? Rita has weakness at 6 now, right? So she's dealing 12 damage to 2 targets. So she deals 24 for an herb. But then again, Rita has a lot more points put into the skill. I think she's at 6 and Alaron's only at 3 in win. I'm not too afraid of the Minotaurs. They really shouldn't pose any realistic threat. I can't imagine even Brenna's in any trouble. I wish I remembered what it did when you cast it on people, though. Oh. He resisted. Guess we need to level up our wizard skill. It's kind of them to all go for our most heavily armored character. It's nice to see Brenna with a saber here. We can see she's already dealing a lot more damage and a lot more consistently as well. I think the strength buff was definitely the right call. Oh, what? Why would I cast Wind on Rita? Come on, game. I wonder if it removes... There are spells that... Oh boy. That's not good. There are spells that remove... Or, sorry, that incapacitate party members. I wonder if Wind blows away the incapacitations. They're like circles of bones and like webs and things like that. It's kind of funny. I thought Brenna was going to be fine. She took like quite a bit of damage there. I guess Abercon's been consistently getting hit as well. Their chance to hit must be decently high. Not sure what we have her do. So we just have her stab someone. But then if they turn around, I'm really worried about this Minotaur just turning around and decking Brenna. Hey, there we go. Okay, two more reinforcements. Probably not a big deal. Chances are they'll either flee or by the time they get here, the battle will be. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop doing that. The reason I keep casting it on people is because I almost never use spells previously. Gotta remember, if we use wind, we need to select the target. So these Minotaurs must have pretty high morale. They don't seem to be intimidated by the fact that their group is dead. We didn't go for the backstab on Rita, or with Rita there, because I didn't want her back exposed to the Minotaur behind this Minotaur. I think we're fine now, though. Took a lot more damage on Abercon than I thought we were going to. They just seemed to get pretty consistent hits. They were never dealing tons of damage. But they were dealing about, you know, chips of 9 and 6, somewhere between 6 and 9, seemed like it. Okay. 10,000 to get wind up a level, or we could look into wizard, which is also 3. Maybe we need some base stats here. Intelligence? Intelligence costs 4,000 per point. No, there's no easy answer to help Alaron out here. He's just gonna have to muddle his way through and collect a bunch of EXP before we can do anything with him. Brenna, I feel like, is in a decent spot. Maybe we go for 1 level of warrior, and then go back into mechanic. Abercon might just want strength and warrior. Strength is valued at about 5,000 and warrior is 3,600. Yeah, maybe we just go for strength. A couple points in strength for him. I don't know what we do with Rita. Oh no, endurance costs spice. It's pretty expensive. Weakness is cheap though. All of her spells are cheap. Except for, well, gemstones on these, but we'll never use them. I don't know. I don't know what to do with Rita. What does she need? What does she need to do to contribute more? I guess just increasing Putting points into weakness is just so expensive for so little extra, right? But I guess it might increase the number of targets she can throw it on. Yeah. Alright, we'll focus on weakness. We'll forego endurance for the time being. We don't really need it. We'll just put more points into weakness. I'm just gonna camp here. I'm tired of doing the circle healing. Take a save. Try this chest. Only 140 gold, not very much. Well, alright, I think this is where we're going to take a pause for today as we slowly slide, down this hill. Take a pause for today. We've explored the rest of Araman. We are gathering our forces to go into the mountains to take out the heart of the goblins. Should be fun. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.